bestiality. In fact, my ambition is to help you to become much more self-aware about your use of it. If you're someone who wants to believe that you should never try to advance your interests at the expense of others using these skills, I would plead with you to think again. You're almost certainly deceiving yourself. Like it or not, 1 in 5 communications we have with others contain a white lie. Many lies are said to protect others' feelings, but some are necessary and healthy deceptions that advance our interests. If you can be more conscious of what you and others get up to, you'll be much better able to do good for others as well as yourself. Being shy or self-deceiving about this will only make you frustrated and resentful. You will be thwarted and outwitted by better operators. I'm hoping to persuade you that there's nothing wrong with being a good office politician and improve your skills. That doesn't mean I'm advocating cold, selfish ruthlessness. Far from it. I'm not in favour of dog-eat-dog, self-preening career bestiality. Psychopaths, Machiavels and narcissists are rife in many sectors of the business world, and it's in your best interest to be able to identify them and develop strategies to effectively deal with them. The first part of this book is devoted to the fascinating new evidence regarding those kinds of people. It has been proven they're the sort most likely to be making your life hell at work. There are 3 kinds, which overlap. Psychopaths. Highly impulsive thrill-seekers who lack empathy for others. Think Stalin and Gordon Gekko from the film Wall Street. They are 4 times commoner among senior executives than in the ordinary workforce. Machiavels. Exceptionally calculating. They behave in a cold and manipulative fashion, ruthlessly pursuing their self-interest. Think Henry Kissinger and Peter Mandelson. People at or near the top have this trait much more than those lower down the food chain. Narcissists. Commonly perceived as vain, they are prone to grandiosity, a sense of entitlement, a desire for dominance and feelings of superiority. Think Madonna and Maradona. Senior managers are more likely to be like this than ordinary people, and believe it or not, than mental hospital patients. New evidence shows that people who have one of these tendencies are liable to possess the others. This dark triad of characteristics is very likely to be present in that person in your office who causes so much trouble. The awful truth is that the number of such triadic people have greatly increased in the last 30 years. How much, depending on which country you live in? The reason is because the global economy increasingly demands elements of triadic behaviour in order to succeed. This is especially true of English-speaking nations like Britain and America, but also in emerging nations like China, India and Russia. Frankly, it's scary. Whether you work in the corporate sector, a small business or a public sector job, the system you are in is liable to reward ruthless, selfish manipulation. The likelihood of your daily working life being troubled by a person who is some mixture of psychopathic, Machiavellian and narcissistic is high. If you do not develop the skills to deal with them, they'll eat you for breakfast. In developed nations, the fundamental reason why such characters are able to thrive is the huge shift from manufacturing jobs to service sector ones. In Britain, for example, only 11% of people now work in manufacturing. It's much easier to quantify what someone has produced when that object is able to be picked up or seen with your own eyes. However, determining how well or poorly a person in the social sector performs is subjective and much more difficult to pin down. With that shift comes a crucial difference in how reward and promotion are decided. If you work in a factory producing wooden dolls and are paid a set amount per doll, everyone knows where they stand. You either make 100 or 1,000 a day and will be paid accordingly. If you're a prodigious doll producer, this merit may be rewarded with promotion. Matters are completely different in the vast majority of service sector occupations. There are no objective metrics, no quantities of dolls by which your contribution can be measured. A prime example of such a profession is television production, in which I worked on and off for 25 years. I once came upon an amusing admission of the way things work there when I saw the following sign pinned on the wall of a television production office. The 6 stages of any television production. 1. Enthusiasm.